Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Having collected all 9 energy cells, but there's something unsettling about this place. We're after something that is going to help us to access something on the Pirate Homeworld, and that will allow us to access the planet where Dark Samus resides. So how are we supposed to get past here? Well, I suppose they were already dead to begin with. Oh no, there's Metroids in this room! That looks very familiar. Wait, haven't we seen these guys before somewhere? We have a new enemy here. We're actually facing actual Ing now. We're on their home world after all. This is the Inglet. And then we have ourselves a missile expansion. Down this way instead, there's a missile expansion. For now, what we actually want to do is explore more side offshoot areas. But it's still important you come here because we have the final energy tank in the game. Let's go reactivate this. And create something for us to chase after. But I don't know why we want to go after it, but oh well. We'll try to get 100% I guess. And we have ourselves a ship missile expansion. Let's choose a missile on this. And another one. And another one. And it drops an enemy in place. Bunch of Phaaze hoppers that are here to eat us. The last missile expansion in the entire game. We have 50 out of 50 missile expansions. Sometimes the atmosphere just speaks for itself. Okay, so I believe we have 2 energy cells left in our possession. So let's put them in. Oh, and we've got another boss battle, kind of, but we already know this guy is actually really easy. All you do is this. It's time to find out the ultimate secret of the GFS Valhalla. The current display reads 78356. 78356.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet which is the source of all Phaazoid. Darkness coming.
And our reward for completing the GFS Valhalla is the pirate code.
The data you just acquired appears to be a Space Pirate Leviathan command code. It is likely that this code could allow us to control the Leviathan in orbit above the Pirate Homeworld. Find a way onto the Leviathan and use that code.
Now we have the pirate code, we're going heading back to the Pirate Homeworld. Hello, a person here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I am on Skytown of all places here for a moment instead of the Pirate Homeworld because I quickly wanted to show you something you might be wondering about. How did you get the satellite for the Pirate Homeworld? Well, in the satellite room, you need to use the X-ray visor and the Nova beam. That's going to unveil a secret hand scanner that was there all along. Now with that hand scanner, if you use it, that should launch the satellite. And if you notice, this hand scanner is of Space Pirate origin, so the Space Pirates obviously installed it while they were in Eastern Skytown as a link back to their home planet. That's a cool detail. And there's a nunchuck failure. Of course there is. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to go and see you back on the Pirate Homeworld. Okay, so we're now back on the Space Pirate Homeworld. I'm going to go around to try and get some of the last goodies. Also, there's Federation troopers stationed here now.
There are still pirates in this area. Stay alert. Since the seed has been destroyed, most of the troops were called back to the fleet. We stayed behind to guard the landing locations.
Okay, thanks for the information. So let's proceed onwards. We're going back to one of the rooms we've been in before because there was a power-up we could have gone a long time ago. However, we didn't really have any need to go this way until we mop up the rest of the power-ups, so I thought I'd wait until this point to try and get it all done. And obviously, because we've got all the missile expansions and all the energy tanks, you can imagine it's not something too important, really. Oh, there are Phaazoids in this room. So let's take these guys out. Now we're trying to look for the red Phaazoids on this planet, which I can't quite remember where they are. So excuse me if I... Now, I know where two of them are. So actually I know where three of them are, but I think there's more than three. There might be a fair amount here. And back up to our first full energy tank, thanks to that handy Phaaze crate. So we're going to go back. We're going back into the hall behind us. As you can see, with our handy new power-up location that we got off Skytown, we can easily see where the missing power-ups are. Okay, so back in this room right here, we have a route that we can go down. We've also got turrets. We use the spider ball to take a shortcut up this way, so we can easily get back to where we need to go, which is here. Now, I used the spider ball here. We can stick to this pad here, which is where we couldn't get this before, and we have ourselves, well, if we can actually get to it, a completely pointless upgrade. It's just another ship missile expansion. But it does mean we only have one more upgrade to get in the entire game, and we will have 100% to be able to unlock the special ending. So let's go through this passageway right here. And back along this way. The last upgrade in the game is very nearby. That's inactive. These scanners are mostly inactive, but we've got Phaazoids right here. Yeah, the Pirate Homeworld Phaazoids, red Phaazoids, can be easily missed because they're so out of your way towards the end of the game. I mean, you do have to come back to the Pirate Homeworld, but it's not necessarily through these portions, so you wouldn't necessarily think to come here. Anyway, we can finally do something about this part right here. Shoot this, immediately turn around and shoot the other one. That is going to retract the ceiling and reveal there are screw attack walls there all along. So let's stand back. As you can see, the way we're facing now is closer to where you want to jump from. So let's do a few wall jumps to get up this way. And up here we have a canister. Looks like we've got a bit more work to do then. Layered energy shielding. An explosive blast should be sufficient to disrupt the shields. So let's use a missile, and another missile, and another missile. And then there's a ship missile expansion, which is the last upgrade in the entire game. 100% of pickups were required. 100% of pickups required diet. Special ending unlocked. Complete the game to view this ending. We have the 100% ending for this game. So, That is every power up in the game, yet there's still a few things I want to do. We still need to destroy all the red Phaazoids, and we still need to scan some of the lore, and there's also a friend voucher I want to get. So, the intermittent part of this episode will be used to pick up all that stuff, and then we'll be going after the main objective in this episode, which is to upload the pirate code to the Leviathan. So I'm going to see you in another room where we're going to be doing some stuff, so I'll see you there in just a moment. Okay, we're in the air shaft because this is where the lore I completely missed was. There's also a Phaazoid here, so let's get rid of that. Not a red Phaazoid by any means, so not too much of a concern of needing to go back here necessarily. And it's except for me, I completely missed this space pirate lore right here. The source discovered. After our liberation, she left us adrift. We thought this was a test of our loyalty, and so we endured. Some say she abandoned us. They were promptly shot. Disciples do not doubt their leader. When she returned, it was on the back of a titanic starborn beast. As we grovelled in awe, she ordered us to follow the beast through a rift in space, a wormhole. Some refused to follow, afraid of the unknown. They too were shot. Disciples must be fearless. Once through the rift, we saw a singular wonder. Phaaze, the source of all phasing in the cosmos. Phaaze, the home of our glorious leader. Well, if we're ready to miss any space pirate lore, I suppose it's better to miss something that has to be quite important to the plot we're about to undertake. So, yeah, we know a lot about the game now, so I think we want to be going to planet Phaaze, really, which is obviously where the Leviathan goes. Now, how did you get back down here so easily? Wow, that's one way of doing it. Okay, there we go. So I want to head over to the Metroid Crash now, because that's where one of our red Phaazoids are. Okay, back in the Metroid Crash, and there are Phaazoids here, and one of them is a red Phaazoid. Damn it, lost hyper mode there. I need hyper mode to take out these guys. Which one of you is the red Phaazoid? One of you guys is. There we are! There's the red Phaazoid! We have the gold token for defeating it. Let's take out the last one. So, that's one of the red Phaazoids down. What we're going to be doing now is heading towards the mining areas. Although we're going to be taking the train to get there. So I will see you in the Phaaze Mines area where we're going after the next thing. There was a nunchuck failure on camera. Okay, we're back in the room with the Phaaze Harvester drone, but there's also something else here for us. No, not you. Are you what I'm looking for? Might be. Yes, there it is, a red Phaazoid. But that's not all we came here to do, because the Phaaze Harvester drone is still around here, I believe. Somewhere. What? Okay, maybe the Phaaze and Harvester drone isn't here anymore? Okay, that's odd. That's not what I was expecting. I think we may have missed out on a friend voucher, but yeah, if you use the ship missiles on the Phaaze and Harvester drone while the shields are down, then you can get yourself a friend voucher. That's a bit of a disappointment, really. I thought we were going to get one, but is it actually around here anywhere? Because no, it looks like the Phaaze and Harvester drone has completely gone. So we thought all those ship missiles we collected were pointless in the end. Dang it! Right, we got ourselves a red Phaazoid, so it's not a complete loss, and we haven't used that to get all the friend vouchers anyway. Not that my save file can do much when it's on a digital only version of the Wii Metroid Prime trilogy, so there you go. Anyway, there are more red Phaazoids as soon as you're after, so I'll see you at the next one. Okay, I really should have got this earlier, but it turns out that there's a red Phaazoid in this room right here. And there it is. Deal with the rest of you, and then we'll be on our way. I know where the last red Phaazoid is. Well, that's one way to escape the red Phaazoid fights. Actually, the last red Phaazoid that we need to deal with. See you in just a moment. Okay, so we're back in Transit Station Leviathan of all places. We've got some demolition troopers right here.
After the seed was destroyed, these weird glowing creatures started showing up all over the place. We weren't able to damage them, so you want to watch out. The tunnel that connects directly to the seed caved in when the core exploded. Access is completely cut off. There was nothing left to see there anyway.
Quite amusing dialogue there. Anyway, so yeah, you wouldn't necessarily thought to come back to this place, would you? However, it is necessary for us to go through here in order to proceed. If I can find how to get through here. It looks like the terminal may be a bit higher up than we might be expecting. So there should be a terminal around here somewhere that opens the route forward. Where is it? Dang it. Oh, there it is. Is that simple? So yeah, what we want to be doing is heading back towards Transit Station 204 because that's where the red Phaazoid we're interested in. But yeah, they have rewarded your curiosity for coming back to this location by putting a red Phaazoid in this place. So, this hand scanner is now useful, unlike before when it wasn't. Oh boy, fun times. Easy health recharge. I shall see you in Transit Station 204 when we go after the red Phaazoid. Okay, back in Transit Station 204, and there should be some red Phaazoids around here somewhere. One of you is a red Phaazoid, I know anyway. This place is crawling with Phaazoids. We'll get to correct hyper mode so we can stand a good chance to be able to fight these guys without losing hyper mode. There we go, there's the red Phaazoid. And there's the token for defeating the red Phaazoid. So I'm going to deal with the rest of these guys, and I'm going to see you at the Pirate Command Center, where we're finally going to proceed with the main storyline. We have finally defeated all the red Phaazoids in the game, so that means we don't really have much more to do other than to proceed onwards. We have all of the items, all the scans we can get for now. There's a few we're still missing, but we will get them. So I shall see you in just a moment. Okay, so we're back at Pirate Command. And we can finally take care of this object here, now that we have the Hyper Grapple. That is going to open the way forward. And inside, there's another pirate train. Been a while since we had to deal with one of these. Well, technically I've been taking them off camera, but even so. So let's have a look at you. Map of the transit pathways. Currently in transit station 2A. Connects to command center areas. Control terminal activated. Interact with nearby terminals to signal for transit system. Okay, you know what time it is again, right? Yep, it's that time again. So, let's call the train! And let's get on the train. And let's tilt. It's going to take us to a brand new area of the Space Pirate Homeworld. Another one. You really thought you'd seen all the Pirate Homeworld the first time, but there was one more area we were missing. In this offshoot of an area, you may be wondering where to go. Well, we have the terminal here, which is already activated because the train's here. Wait, I've actually scanned the trains. Okay, let's proceed on through this room into a rather big looking room. Inside, well, there's a lot of pathways around. Got this blockage right here. Terminus powering the energy shield covering the transportation portal. So it looks like we're going to use the grapple voltage in here. Also, regards to use the Hyper Grapple, that was one of the few times we had to actually use it to proceed that particular blockage. But I suppose it's a good way of stopping you from getting to the final boss without beating Omega Ridley first. Energy shield is online and blocking access to the portal, powered by a nearby source. So, in order to get to our final encounter, our final battle, we need to proceed through this point. We're in the end game now. But how do we get there? Well, that's a very interesting question. That'll be the answer. So now we're back behind here. Let's use the grapple voltage to withdraw the power. And now, let's step inside here as we venture into the unknown. If we take a look at our map, you can see that we are now effectively on the Leviathan Battleship. As this creepy music from Prime 1 plays again. Target appears to be a portion of the Leviathan's core, invulnerable to all weaponry. Control terminal commands the Leviathan. Operate to gain control of the Leviathan. Leviathan optical organ. Target appears to be sensitive to any type of weapon fire. I don't know, to me they look like massive stenches, but you know what? I wonder what happens if we try firing at these. And there's a friend voucher if you manage to shoot the Leviathan organs a number of times. You get the Leviathan humiliated friend voucher. A very easy one to miss. But anyway, back to the task at hand. We have the pirate code. Let's put it in to Leviathan and take this ship for ourselves.
Assuming control.
You need to go into the GFS Valhalla in order to do this.
Samus, we have gained control of the Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to Phaaze. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
This is it then. This is the end game. So let's leave the battleship, as we have nothing else we need to do here. And let's go back to our ship. Along the way though, I believe there are a few Federation troopers that are stationed somewhere around here.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phaaze is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself. We wish you the best of luck.
What the Aurora unit says is right there. Do not go to planet Phaaze if you have any outstanding power-ups you still need to collect. Because once you do that, you will not be able to go back, and you'll find out why once you get there. For now though, let's tilt, as we return to our ship. So, we are back at the landing site for Samus's ship.
Most of the pirates have retreated underground, but you'll still need to stay on guard through these sections.
You see info from the Federation trooper there. Anyway, let's use the command visor.
Data received.
Anyway, next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, we will be in the penultimate episode of the LP, and in that penultimate episode of the LP, we will proceed to travel through planet Phaaze to our final encounter. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, please share this LP with your friends so more people can watch the LP, and please hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever new videos come up. Also follow me on Twitter at genericAperson, or one word, as I ramble about various different things including video games, football, Formula 1, anything else I might be interested in. A wide variety of interests along there. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I've been A Person, goodbye.